I'm Kathy O'Shea with New Age Industrial. Today I want to talk to you about our shelving options. First up is the welded shelving. This is heavy-duty shelving that can be used in dry storage, refrigeration, or as a mobile cart. It's so heavy-duty. We have different options and different types of shelving. As we do with all of these, we have different styles. So our heavy-duty is on the bottom. That's where the tubes run left to right. And those are designed for heavy boxes, things you don't want to lift up above your head or above your waist. Then secondly, we have the T-bar shelving, which is on the top here, and that is for your next size down on your boxes, your smaller boxes that you can just slide in front to back. And then the middle one here is the solid shelving. This is used for lighter weight. There is a slight variance in the weight bearing on each of these shelves, but for the most part, these two are the heaviest, and then this one's just slightly lighter. But these are all fully welded, they're durable and can hold up to any use and abuse. The most important point I think to remember is besides what type of shelving you want, how many shelves. We offer 2 to 4 shelves. We offer different spacing on those shelves to allow for the storage and in and out movement. But the most important thing to remember is if you want a mobile unit, you must order it from the factory that way. You can't go back and add the casters in later. It must be ordered that way. So you'll get standard. If you just order standard, it'll come with feet. If you add the caster option, you will get it that way from the factory. This shelving has many, many options. You can get this in many depths, many lengths, widths. We have lots of options for our post from 4-inch to 108-inch post. Like the welded shelving, we have the HD, which we recommend goes on the bottom because it's got a heavier weight bearing capacity. This is where you put your large boxes. Next is the T-bar for the smaller boxes because it's easier to slide them front to back. And then the solid shelving. This type of shelving you can retrofit to make it mobile. So we have the stem caster, the C440 stem caster, which you can add at any time, or you can order it with it. It'll go into the post. We have lots of other options like U-braces and handles. There's many configurations and options. And if you don't see it in the catalog, we can create it for you. Lastly, we'll talk about the cantilevered shelving. This shelving is the most interesting to me because this can be really customized to fit any area. So these are what we use a lot of times when we want runs of shelving, where you want to store a lot of product. You have either a dry storage area or a big cooler and you're wanting to have a whole run of shelving. So this lets you have a post on the left end and a post on the right end, and then you can put as many common uprights in the middle as you want. So you're just staggering them one section to the next. These do have braces on the back that bolt for stability, and those are determined by the size of shelving. These shelves are considered quick change, so it allows you by lifting up on the shelving, moving it out. It gives you the flexibility that if you are a school and use USDA fruit, this month it'll come in a box this big and next month it'll come in a box this big that's taller. So you need adjustability in your shelving. You can do this easily and quickly, unlike adjustable shelving, which takes a little bit more work and usually takes 2 or 3 people to change that and adjust that. This gives you a lot more flexibility. The only key things to probably remember when you are speccing or deciding if you want this shelving is that if you are doing a run of shelving, you must add 2 3/4 inches on this type of shelving because of the location of the common upright. The other thing to remember is that the foot of the post, the upright, sticks out a little bit further than the shelf. So if I go in and I want a 24-inch deep shelf, it's going to stick out 27 inches. So just remember that when you're looking at it or deciding how it will work for your application. With this style of cantilever shelving, we do offer one other option. We do have a ceiling mount type. It's designed primarily for walk-in coolers, but could be used in dry storage, but it needs a ceiling. So it is attached to the ceiling of your walk-in cooler, and these uprights come down. They don't go all the way to the floor, so it gives you room to put things below your shelving. So this one's pretty easy. It's easy to put together. We have videos on how to put it together. It is very flexible, and again, it's not going to rust or corrode.